Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Welcome to another vlog. If you guys are new here, I'm Priyanka. So in today's vlog or in today's video, I am actually going to talk to you about my ISB application process or my journey to ISB. So if you guys didn't know, I work in the IT as a technical writer. So I have a master's in communications and journalism. I did my post-graduation in 2013, and since then I've been working. So I have close to 10 years of experience. I do have some gaps in my in my career, so I have like close to 9 years of experience right now, 9.5. Like I remember in 2018 or 19, I knew I wanted to go to UK. I wanted to study there. I made a trip to London. I was like, okay, this is where I want to study. I want to move here. I'm going to do whatever it takes. I want to go. But then COVID happened, and I was like, okay, no, I'm not doing this. I don't think I can afford it. I don't think I can afford the whole taking a break, moving to a different country. I could not. I mean, I didn't want to move out of my country, but at the same time I did want to study. And then last year when I wanted to apply, I think me and my partner then, we decided, okay, this is time we get married. So I wanted to give myself that personal space of just getting married, just living in that moment, just not chasing too many things at once. So I took this whole process took a back seat last year. I remember like a couple of friends asking me as well that, hey, you said you had these plans, what happened to them? I remember telling them that no, I have some other personal things that I want to finish off with. And honestly, this year I feel like my personal life is so sorted and I feel so much more grounded, settled, that I feel secure. I was like, okay, this year I want to definitely apply. So which is why I started my application with ISB. And in fact, this is round one. I had started my application quite a while back. Like I started it last year. So it's there, like, you can carry forward the same login credentials, you have the application. And, if you have your recommendation letters and all, that won't get carried forward to the next year. But I did have my application started, but then this year I was like, okay, no, I'm going to start it. So the first thing that I did was I did my recommendation letters and all of that. I was ready to apply in the early acceptance round as well, but this is December. That deadline was in November 29th. So I was like, okay, yeah, I'm done, I can finish it. But then I was not very convinced with my own essay. I knew I did a good job, but then I wasn't very, like, it was not cutting edge. Like it was not like it's an essay that will give me the seat kind of thing. And also another thing that delayed that was my undergraduate certificate, which I had not collected from Osmania University. So I had to literally apply for it online and then get it. So I could not get through that deadline. I in fact spoke to someone from the admissions team and I asked them, hey, look, this is the case. And they said, look, if you're happy with your application, just go ahead and submit it, and you can let us know when you have the certificate. You can just email it to us. And then that night I went through my application and I was not convinced at all. Like I did not do my best. I had my essays reviewed by a couple of people and all of that, but I did not feel convinced that I will make the cut with this kind of an essay. I will make that cut to be called for an interview, which is why I deferred it. Like I was like, okay, next round. So I'm just working on that right now. I have the deadline in Jan, but I don't want to wait until the deadline. So it's on Jan 29th. So this is still December, and I'm like, okay, I need to work on this. So that's what I'm doing, and hopefully, if I make it, I don't know. Right now, I have all of my essay ready, like my work trajectory chalked out. I have everything. I have my achievements. I have everything, but I'm working still on the storytelling part of it. I've had a few people review it, but I'm working on it. So this is my journey to ISB, and let's see how it goes. Honestly, writing essays for admissions is so not easy, especially when you have to write about all of your achievements or most of them in just 400 to 600 words. Actually, for ISB, it was a 400 word limit. I found it so difficult, and it was a real test for me as a writer. And I spent long hours, just refining my essay. And I mean, even after I have done my best, I used to feel like, okay, I can do better. I can do better. Hi guys, so it is Jan 26th. my deadline is on Jan 29th. So I'm almost done with my essays. I have my hobbies essay. Actually, it's not much. I have my scholarship essay and I have my updated essay. So everything is done. I am just waiting to submit this, and everything is done. Everything else is done. My recommendation, my my certificates, my payslips, everything. So that's that. All of my essays are ready. Actually, one of my recommendations actually came in a little later, although I wanted to apply for the early decision round, but I think my manager was going through some emergency, my current manager. So her recommendation came in late, but either way I could not have applied for early decision round. So now it's first round one, and during Christmas and all of that I took it easy. I worked on my essays, of course, but I took it a bit easy, and the last couple of days I have worked so hard. Last couple of weeks actually, like, it's been on my mind. In fact, Jan was quite busy for me from a work perspective as well. I had so many things, and we had a deadline on 25th. So today is 26th. So I'm just like finishing up everything, trying to submit everything. And even until 25th, work was so packed. Like, there was no way I could like think about it. But I was a bit stressed. But I did work on my essays continually. I got them reviewed as well. But I did put a lot of spin on my essays, like a lot of storytelling and all that, which I'm quite happy how they turned out. I like my scholarship essay much more, but I'm not sure if I will receive a scholarship because it's very cutthroat. So I'm not sure. So I'm just going to submit it right now and be done with it. By the way, I enjoy cooking so much, but now that I'm going to work. Okay, just clicked submit and I'm done. Oh my god, let me show you the email. I was watching this and it's done. Like, oh my god. Hi guys, so it is the next day. I finished my application yesterday. So now what I have to do is, okay, I'm coming back from work actually. I'm stuck at a signal, but I realized I didn't talk to the vlog, and I didn't want to go home and do it from my bedroom because that's what I've been doing. But anyway, my application is done, so I just have to wait until my I get an interview call. But yeah, that's the update on my application. Oh my god. I just received an email from ISB that I have been selected for the interview, and my interview is in like 2 days. In like 3 days. Today is what, 14th? Today's 15th actually, and my interview is on 18th, so I literally have 2 days. Oh my god, this is crazy. I cannot believe this. I have been dreaming about this for so long, and this is finally happening. And yeah, I cannot even tell you how crazy this is. I literally spent 3 months just writing the essay and, you know, just perfecting everything and all that, and I'm like so excited now. I can't believe it. But also I have just 2 days to prepare, and I don't know what I'm gonna do. It's crazy. Hi guys, so it is interview prep day. Today is the last day, and today I went to work this morning. I wanted to vlog, but I didn't because I'm so nervous. And I spoke to a few people and who have studied in ISB, and you know, I've spoken to them and I've asked them what kind of questions can I expect and all of that, and most of them just said that it's just going to be 3 people at the max, and 2 people will be alumni and 1 person would be a professor. Maybe it would just be 2 people and both of them could be alumni as well. and they told me that it's going to be very, very candid and very simple and all that. So I'm quite excited and quite nervous as well, but I'm prepping. I was going to say I'm prepping. So what I'm trying to do is I'm just going to go through my profile. So once you submit your application, after you've submitted the application, you can actually download it in PDF format. So it will show you exactly whatever you've written, your academics, your job experiences, your work experience, your essays, everything. It's all in one place. You can just see it. So I'm just trying to go through that so that I remember what I have written, and so that when they ask me questions, I know whatever scenarios I've quoted, and I can like go back to them and do that. So I'm like really excited and nervous, and I actually bought an outfit today, which I forgot to vlog, obviously. And so here's the outfit. It is a pink blazer. Let me just show it to you. Here it is. This is what it looks like, and I have wanted a pink blazer in so long, and like I wanted a pink pantsuit in so long, and this one worked out really well. And if you guys didn't know, it's like Feb ending, right? It's Feb 18th tomorrow, and it's already really hot here, so I didn't want to do anything that is more synthetic. This one is like still cotton, so I want to get this. And yeah, so that's what's happening. And today I had to go to work because one of our colleagues was moving to Ireland, so we had to give him a farewell and all that. So I went to work, but I left early and came back, and I took a nap actually, and I'm feeling good. I'm glad that I could take a nap, and I'm at home. And yeah, so tomorrow I'll show you guys once I'm dressed up. I will vlog that as well. And yeah, I'm excited. I cannot believe this is happening. So that night I just spent the night prepping for the interview. I just Zoom called myself. This is what I usually do. I just put the video on and I speak to myself, just try to understand how my body language is, or I can do this in front of a mirror as well. But this has always helped me. So I do not give out any expressions that do not go along with what I'm trying to say. This really helps when I'm speaking to other people. So I just spent the night doing that. I was a nervous wreck, but I prepped well. Yeah. Hi guys, so I'm heading out now. I mean, I've already left from home. There's not much traffic because it is the weekend. Wow, that's a big gate. I never even noticed that. Anyway, so there is one signal between my house and ISB, but luckily there was no red signal there. So I'm just vlogging while I drive on like 10 speed. So I'm gonna reach there in another 6 minutes. I'll be there by 10:11 it says. So my interview is at 10:45. Let's hope for the best. I actually bought this with pink pants, but I felt like the pants were too culottes type, and they didn't really go well with the blazer, like the fitting and all. Although I tried it, somehow today I didn't like it, so I'm gonna go and return them today because I really am not a big fan. I just wore it with a black blazer, black trousers. So let's see. Okay, how beautiful is this campus? Like literally, I have been wanting to join ISB for so long because I knew it was like one of the premier institutes and all of that. But I did one coffee session. I did attend one coffee session here where I wanted to. It was like an info session, but it was in person with one of the alumni. And after I came here, I was like, okay, this is where I want to study. This is, and then kind of like sold me on to that. Yeah, so. Okay guys, I just got done with the interview and it was so good. I mean, I would like to think I did well, but it was such an engaging conversation with the two of the alumni. One was from PGP Max, one was from PGP Pro, and one of them was from Pharma, one of them was from the army, in fact. And oh my god, it was so good. I think I did really well. Let's see how it goes. Just it was a little delayed by like half an hour or so. So there were a lot of people from the PGP as well, like they were sitting there, but they had different panels. So I was interacting with them, and they seemed quite nervous as well. So I think that looking at them, I was feeling better. But yeah, it was overall such an enriching experience. Whether I make it or not, I think this will be such a good experience for me. Love that. And in fact, my HCU interview was so much more grilling than this. And yeah, so I'm glad that it went well. I'm just gonna head back home, and yeah, let's see if I make it. Hi guys, so today I just got back from work. I had a long day at work, but I figured out in the office, like while I was at office, I was just skimming through my email, and I just got an email this morning that I have made it to ISB for the PGP Pro program, and I have to accept the offer though. In the next 15 days I have to pay the admission fee and accept it. So I just got home and there is no one home, so there's a lot of things to do, which is what I'm doing. But I thought I'll vlog this. I do not have like a anyway, like I wanted to film at work, but today was a hectic day, so I couldn't. So but that's what's happening, and I have made it to ISB. Oh my god, this is like a dream come true. So aspirational. Like I never ever thought this would happen, and I was like, for the past 3 years I have been putting this off, and it's finally happening. I mean, past 3 years, or for the past, actually 3 years is like just 2020, right? For the past 5 to 6 years, I knew I wanted to do an MBA, which is why I actually did that trip to UK. I thought, okay, I want to go check out colleges there and see if I like the place, if I want to. And I had made up my mind that yes, I want to go to the UK no matter what. But I had like bigger aspirations. I wanted to go to judge and all that, but I think COVID happened, and that's when my whole mindset changed. I was like, no, I'm not leaving India, and I do not want to do anything. I think my other option was also to go to IIM Bangalore, because they had an executive 1-year program which I wanted to do, but again, that is a full-time program, and I would have had to move to Bangalore. And because of COVID, all of that took a halt. Like I put everything on a, like I literally paused and reflected and retrospected my choices, and I was like, okay, no, I want to stay in Hyderabad, I want to live in Hyderabad. And that's when I was like, okay, now if this is not happening, I'm not moving abroad. I don't want to move abroad, first of all. For studying, I don't know, maybe if I get an opportunity to work, maybe I would. That is what my thought process was, that if I get to move for work, I will move, but otherwise not. So when I started that, I started my research about ISB PGPPro, and I had a few friends who were about to do it as well. And I was really impressed, and I was like, okay, this is something that I want to do. And then, like, after so much of work, so much of research, so much of, I had actually started the application process one time in 2018 when I got laid off as well. And by then I did not have like those 60 months of experience, so which is why I was like, nah, I can't do this. And then it just happened. Like this year I got married, and I was like, I was feeling more secure, really. Then I know this is what I want to do, this is where I want to be. I never had that, like, I think after COVID, like all of my choices or my thought processes changed. Like I knew exactly what I wanted. I knew I wanted to be in Hyderabad. I knew I wanted to be here and support my family, in the sense that I want to be there for my parents here, close to my parents. That's it. Not that I wanted to take care of them, but I needed it so much more because I'm so used to it. I don't think I would have thrived if I went out. I'm going to be very, very honest. I don't think I would have. thrived if I moved. Maybe I would have, but I right now, because I'm not there, I can't even like fathom it. So it's like, but today I'm so happy that this is happening. I made it to ISB, guys. I made it. I made it to ISB. I am so happy, thrilled, so whatever, everything. Like, it's just crazy. But yeah, that is what's happening. I don't know if I will be posting this vlog right now, but I did get the admission call and I'm so happy, you guys. And that's all for this video. I have spoken about a lot of things otherwise as well, like about the admission, about the interview, everything. I've taken you along through this journey and I'm so happy I could. And thank you so much for everything for this channel, which is growing, and I hope it will grow as well. I won't, but that's all for this video. If you like this video, do give it a thumbs up and I will see you guys again. Bye.